Hey, we're the Barbers, and we have been going to Salem Chapel for about 5 years now. I've been helping as a facilitator for about 6 months, and it's been a really great experience. We feel it's really important to be not only attending a church, but also to be heavily involved in a church. It helps me to be more involved and meet people and learn names and faces.
I'm Emma Zinger, and I first started serving in Salem Kids 7 years ago. Initially, I got started serving in Salem Kids because my parents encouraged us to find a way to serve within the church. But once it became my own decision, I decided to keep serving because I had grown to love it so much. I've seen kids grow so much since I've been serving in Salem Kids. I remember specifically back whenever I served in the toddler room, we would have kids come in their first week and be nervous or uncomfortable or shy, but after a few weeks of attending, they would engage in the Bible lessons, ask questions, and really enjoy their time in the classroom.
We just see our kids being known and loved every week. They go into their classrooms and they're greeted by name and they're excited to see them. And I think that's the first step to kind of opening the door of trust to share the gospel with them. They all can gather together downstairs and do their own worship. We are requested to play My Lighthouse like numerous times a day, and just seeing their hearts for that and seeing even our 2-year-old walk around singing worship songs is amazing and much more welcome than like the Gummy Bear song or something.
Seeing our kids discussing what they learned, and even Edwin yesterday was telling me how Elijah came before Elisha because J comes before S. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, bud, yeah. So even little things like that seem to stick with them and come up in conversation, days or weeks later. It seems on the surface slightly overwhelming to go to a service and serve at a service. Salem Kids makes it really easy to do. Our kids love going to backstage, our older two. We pretty much get asked every week, do we get to go to backstage this week? Are we gonna be able to go? So they really enjoy that. We go to the 9 and then we serve at the 11 and we're already here, and there's slight scheduling impact with our youngest with naps, but she survives and it's great.
I think it just leaves a lasting impact on them for the positive, because it really is an example to them of how we should serve others and serve the church and be involved.
I would encourage others to serve in Salem Kids for the community that comes from that. You serving beside others each and every week, you grow and build relationships with them quickly, and you also get to know the kids and the kids' parents, and it's so cool to be a part of impacting these kids' lives at an early age.
Just meeting new people, developing relationships with folks that usually you're attending a service alongside, but they may sit on the other side of the auditorium and you might not ever run into them otherwise. But being able to meet and have conversations with them is just really great.
It's a privilege, and I've really found that to be true, especially recently as we've been just more intentional even in our classroom and nursery and cruisers, praying over the babies. I get to hold them and love on them, but I also get to pray those gospel gems over them. And I think that has such a lasting impact, and it's life-giving, hopefully to them, and it is to me as well. So I think you're serving not just to serve others, but it truly does make an impact on the servant too.